Peter, what is your favourite designer fragrance? You always talk about niche. What is your favourite designer? Well, I am glad you asked, because I will tell you, it is this. This is called Narciso Rodriquez for him, and it's the EDP version. Without really having to think very hard, this is my favourite designer fragrance, because there's not many other designer fragrances that I like. This is really good though. Why I have not reviewed this yet is because the performance is a little weak on me, and I don't want to knock the fragrance because I really do like it. But we'll get to that later. What you're going to smell with this is essentially musk, but it's not like any other musk that I've ever smelled before. It doesn't smell like original musk by Kiehl's or white musk by The Body Shop. It's just a completely unique musk, in my opinion. There's nothing like this. To me, it's got hints of florals, although there's no florals listed. On Fragrantica it says there's iris in here, but to be honest, I don't smell iris. Or at least not iris that I recognise as being iris. But there is a floral-like element to the composition. But it's very, very clean, it's musky. It has this kind of... By the way, the sprayer on this bottle is one of the best that I have. It's like a really wide, like, I don't know how to describe it. If you can see that it's just like a huge, wide, soft burst, and it's so smooth when you press it down, like it's actually quite satisfying to click it. But it's smooth, it's clean, it's very modern. I've described this in the past as being futuristic, and I stand by that. I think, you know, if we jumped in a time machine and hopped 400 years in the future and we're all living on spaceships in space, I think we'd be wearing something like this. It's sophisticated, it's elegant, it's classy, it's clean, it's mature, and it's modern. In the dry down, I get something akin to Blonde Woods, not kind of like sandalwood. If you've ever messed around with balsa wood as a child, you know, that very soft, pliable wood that you can just scratch with your fingernail, that has a kind of a soft, pale wood kind of smell. It has something akin to that in the dry down of this. It still remains musky throughout. It's very, very linear. It doesn't really change, to be honest. But you do get a hint of something that could be like a faint blonde wood in the dry down. Very, very smooth. It does have elements of the original, which is the EDT version. The EDT comes in a darker bottle. It's like a dark grey bottle. This is just a miniature. This is what gets compared to wet cement or wet concrete or wet pavements. It kind of has that feel to it. I completely agree. It definitely does. To me, it just reminds me of wet cement. Not something I like. I don't like this one personally. I don't... You literally walk around feeling like the colour grey, like it's a little bit depressing. So I'm not a fan of this one. But why I mention it is because this actually does have an element of that. I believe there's patchouli in here, and I don't know if it's the patchouli that makes it kind of this funny concrete smell, but it does have an element of the wet pavement vibe in this. But nowhere near as much. You're going to get a hint of something that could be like a wet sidewalk, a wet pavement, a little bit. But it's musky, it's slightly floral, very, very modern, with a hint of the original DNA of the EDT. There is different versions of this, it's very confusing. This is the EDP. Then you have the Musk collection, which is a metallic bottle. It's got a very, very cool label. I actually found that at the airport, I think in Manchester, in Terminal, I think it was Terminal 3, walking through, and I picked it up to test it, obviously, because I've never got my hands on the metallic logo one before, the Musk collection. It smelled exactly the same to me, so I don't think there's any difference between EDP and the Musk collection other than the design of the bottle. I have no idea what that's about, but maybe there's a different performance, I'm not sure. Maybe that one performs better. This one, in terms of performance, it is kind of weak on my skin. I did go and read some of the reviews on Fragrantica, and a lot of people say it lasts a long time on them. It's rated up quite highly for longevity. In my experience, I get 4 hours you know, 4 hours longevity with an hour of a fairly decent projection. You do notice it around you for about an hour, but on my skin, 4 pushing 5, a very soft skin scent. But to be honest, I don't mind that because I really do like the fragrance. I'm a big fan of musk, and although this is musk, there's something in it that's just unique and different and sophisticated. And I think it's completely unisex. This is marketed for him, so I'd imagine not many women pick this up. But honestly, I think this would work completely fine on a woman. I think it would smell really good on a woman, to be honest. Just my opinion. But it does smell good on a guy. I think it has a very alluring, attractive, pleasing smell. If you look on Fragrantica, it's been voted up as best suited for the nighttime in the winter, which actually surprised me, because if I had to kind of categorise it, which I really don't like doing because I think you should just wear it whenever you want, but for me, if I had to, I would say spring and summer in the daytime, personally. So complete opposite of what Fragrantica said. But, you know, I don't feel it's heavy enough for the winter. It's just, it doesn't project that strong, it doesn't last that long, it's not heavy, it's not sweet. You know, it's soft and it's light and it's cozy, but it's like, you know, spring, summer, maybe autumn and the fall, but definitely not winter in my opinion. And not particularly an evening scent, I view it more daytime. Like, I can imagine outside in the park, you know, it's got that very just beautiful, clean freshness. But yeah, I really like it. It's my favourite designer fragrance. So I might get my hand on the metallic bottle just to see, you know, if it performs any better than this one. If it lasts longer, then I would probably, you know, get rid of this one and keep that one. That's it. I am very fussy with designers, and to me, this is the only one, almost the only one I have in my collection now. I've recently sold quite a few. I've sold on eBay, YSL, Lanweed L'Homme. I got rid of CH Man. I got rid of Issey Miyake Pour Homme after I bought the Pomelo Paradis by Atelier Cologne. I got rid of Issey Miyake, just because I prefer that as a summer scent now. So I just got rid of Issey Miyake. So honestly, I think this is actually my only designer fragrance as of right now. This is the only one I own. The rest are all niche and indie. So I am going to make an effort to find more designers that I like. I smell all of them, to be honest. So maybe there's some hidden ones that I've not discovered yet. But for me, right now, this is the only one in my collection. This is my favourite designer fragrance. If you like musk, check it out. It's great. Don't go into it expecting beastly performance, because in my opinion, it's very light. 4 hours is you know, fairly weak for anyone's standards, to be honest, but I do like it anyway, regardless of the performance. That's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the little video, and I'll see you again in the next one. Take care, have a good night, have a good day, whatever time it is, have a good one, and I'll see you again next time. Bye, guys.